My name is Prishadarshini. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We just want to have a simple and casual talk about your journey as a principal and also entrepreneur. It's more like sharing your story with us. It's not a serious interview.
Yes, we are really excited to know how you start the challenge you faced and your plans for the future. So, shall we start?
Yes, sure. So, firstly, can you tell us a little bit about your preschool? Like when you started, what kind of kids you were taking, and the programs you run?
Was established in December 2024. So we have been operating for about 10 months now. We focus on children aged 2 to 6 years old, primarily typical learners. However, we also welcome children with special needs, such as those with autism, provided that they are attending regular therapy sessions. Our school follows an integrated program combining different educational approaches such as Montessori, Suzuki, and Frobel, among others.
And also, we are curious about what is your background, like your studies, your family, or even your personal interest, anything that made you choose this field.
Before venturing into this field, I completed my bachelor's degree in early childhood education at the University of Malaya, followed by a master's degree in special education, also from the University of Malaya. My academic and professional journey has always been within this area of expertise. As for my families, my parents are retired and spend much of their time traveling. I have two younger siblings who are still studying and an older sister who works in Cheras. My decision to pursue this path was inspired by my very first job after SPM, which is about 11 years ago, where I work with children. Although this kind of work can be demanding and stressful at times, I find it meaningful, enjoyable, and manageable.
So, how does your normal day look like as a principal? Which part of your job makes you more happiest?
I usually arrive at work around 8 a.m. If the teachers have already assisted with breakfast, I will greet the children during drop off. Our mornings often start with reading or piano lessons, followed by physical time. From then until about 12:30 p.m., I conduct lessons before lunch. After lunch, I help with serving, cleaning, and assisting the teachers during shower time. Some children leave at midday as they are half day children, while the rest take their nap from around 2:30 to 3:45 p.m. During nap time, I use the opportunity to complete paperwork, communicate with parents, and review teachers' work and children progress. In the afternoon, the children have tea time, followed by activities such as art, depending on the schedule and the children's mood. The school day ends at 6 p.m. when all the children are picked up. Occasionally, I also handle errands such as purchasing school supplies. And the most rewarding part of my day is interacting with the children, hearing about their experiences, exchanging ideas, and seeing their genuine responses always brightens my role.
Was opening a preschool always your dream? What did something happen that gave you the idea to start this business?
To be honest, opening a preschool was not originally my dream. However, I see it as a meaningful and rewarding business venture. Beyond the financial benefits, I feel fortunate to be a part of a team that runs the school alongside the owners and franchisees. While it may not have been my dream, I truly enjoy the work.
விளங்கலையா இப்போ
I think we
இப்ப
have to start again.
முதல்ல இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுமாக்கா?
இல்ல edit பண்றியா?
Okay, okay. Who inspired you the most in your journey? And honestly, did you ever feel like giving up? What keep you going?
What inspires me most are the children. I genuinely enjoy my job and look forward to going to work every day. I am also grateful for my dedicated teachers who go the extra mile and make our work environment supportive and enjoyable. Parents too have been understanding and cooperative, and we encounter relatively few difficult situations. All these factors combined motivate me to keep going and to give my best.
Right, thank you, Ms. Monica. Starting something new is never easy. When you first began, what was some of the biggest challenge you faced, like risk, problem, or doubts? How did you handle them? Did you get help or advice from anyone?
There are always risks and challenges in this field, but I approach them with the mindset that every problem has a solution. I seek advice from peers who have more experience, which has been invaluable. Of course, accidents such as minor injuries are possible when working with children. While we do our best to prevent them, if something does happen, we act immediately to support the child and communicate transparently with parents. When it comes to doubts, I remind myself that I am still learning and growing in this role and that every challenge is just part of the process.
So, thank you so much. How do you manage your teachers and staff? Is it difficult to handle so many people? And when you hire, what qualities do you usually look for?
Currently, our team is small with two teachers and myself. Because of our size, managing the staff is not difficult. We maintain open communication and respect each other's opinions. I highly value my teachers' input because they bring valuable perspective from the classroom. And when hiring, I look for qualities such as friendliness with children, dedication, and the willingness to go the extra mile. This is important because our work often includes additional events and activities such as concerts, storytellings, and presentations. We require both energy and creativity.
Right, thank you, Ms. Najwa. What's the most memorable moment you had with children in your preschool? And how do you handle situations where parents have very high expectation or compliments?
One of the most memorable experiences was our school trip to a mushroom farm. It was wonderful to see the children exploring, learning about plants and discovering different types of mushrooms. As for parents, most of them are very understanding. When parents have high expectation, I try to manage them gently, helping them to see what is realistic without making them feel uncomfortable. If there are complaints, I handle them directly and with transparency. For example, when a parent shared that another child had been disturbing her child, I spoke to both sets of parents, apologized, and implemented measures to address the behavior. Open communication has always been the best approach.
So, about the business and finance side, in the beginning, what is hard to manage the financial part of running a preschool? And did you ever take loans or get outside help to start your business?
While I do not directly manage the school's finances since it is not solely mine, I understand that the initial setup was supported through grants and financial assistance from government related bodies. From what I have observed, the financial management has been stable and aligned with the school's goal.
Thank you, Ms. Najwa. Now the school is running well. Do you have any plan for the future, like expanding, adding new activities, or trying out new teaching style?
Since the school is currently running smoothly, we do not have immediate plans for expansion. However, we are considering the possibility of growing in the next 2 to 3 years. In terms of activities, we are continuously working to enhance and improve what we offer in the classroom. I also encourage my teachers to be creative and to share new ideas as I am always open to their suggestion regarding teaching styles. For now, we intend to adhere to the existing curriculum as I believe it is both efficient and sufficient in meeting the developmental needs of the children.
So, thank you, Ms. Najwa. How do you see the future of early childhood education in Malaysia? Do you think technology will change the way young children learn?
I believe the future of early childhood education in Malaysia will become more holistic and inclusive. There is growing awareness that early years form the foundation of lifelong learning. So I expect more emphasis on play-based learning, character development, and social emotional skills alongside academic preparation. Government initiatives such as the Pelan Pembangunan Pendidikan Malaysia already highlight the importance of quality preschool education. And I think in the future, we will see stronger teacher training, better facilities, and more collaboration with parents and community. Yes, technology will definitely influence early learning, but it should be used wisely. Digital tools such as interactive storybooks, educational apps, and child-friendly games can make learning more engaging and personalized. However, I believe technology should complement, not replace traditional methods such as hands-on learning, outdoor play, and social interaction, which are essential for young children's development. The key is to balance digital exposure with activities that build creativity, critical thinking, and physical development.
Okay, Miss Najwa, what about your personally? Do you still maintain hobbies or interests of running the preschool? And if you were not doing this, what other career do you think you have been in?
I enjoy reading and occasionally hiking during my free time. I used to travel quite often, but due to my current work commitments, I am unable to do so as much now. If I were not running a preschool, I believe I will still be in the teaching profession, perhaps working with older children or even teaching at the tertiary level. Teaching has always been my passion, so I see myself continuing in the field of.
So this is the final question. If young people like us want to start something similar in the future, what's one advice you will give us?
My advice to young people who wish to start something similar is simple. You just start. Don't overthink it. Take the first step. Of course, proper planning and considering potential risks are important, but waiting for the perfect moment can hold you back. Along the way, you will learn and grow because entrepreneurship is truly a lifelong learning process. So don't be afraid to begin.
Thank you so much, Miss Najwa. It's really feel like we got to know your journey in personal way. It's very inspiring.
Yes, Madam Najwa, we learned a lot of from your experience. Thank you for being open with us. We'll definitely use your story as motivation in our part. Thank you, Miss Najwa. Thank you.